really good regular seasons and have just failed to take in that next step. All right, next one here from Robbie Rosenhaus. Do the Wolves need to make major moves this offseason after disappointing, or should they remain status quo and hope for better results in 2018-2019? So I would say you don't have to make major changes because, like I said, this was a team that was a 3 seed when Jimmy Butler was healthy. So you're not off here. I mean, when he got hurt, you completely dropped off. You fell off, and you had to face the number 1 seed in the West in the Houston Rockets. It's all about matchups. And the Timberwolves, if they're a 3 seed, they're playing a different team, and maybe we're talking differently. I'm not saying they're going to, they would get to the finals, but maybe you're not talking about a 5-game series. They were totally outmatched with the Rockets, and Jimmy Butler just got back. So, I mean, you couldn't expect him to have a really huge impact. But I don't think they need to make major changes. The one thing I would like them to do, I'd like them to go out and get a J.J. Redick, a shooter that, listen, they've never had a legitimate shooter. Like, is Bielija the shooter that we have? I mean, he had a really good beginning of the year, but what happened towards the end? He was a no-show in the playoffs. He couldn't make a shot. J.J. Redick's a pure sharpshooter. Go out and get him. They've never had a legitimate three-point shooter. And that's one of the biggest problems. They rank dead last towards three-point percentage and three-pointers made. I think maybe you go after a guy like Trevor Ariza, a guy that can really defend and also make threes from Houston if they don't re-sign him. I think that's a good fit. So I think you just kind of just have to plug away at a certain amount of things here. They don't really have a deep bench. I don't know how much they're sold on Tyus Jones backing up Jeff Teague. You don't know what's going to happen with Derrick Rose as well. You look at that bench, you got to add some players. I know the cap is getting tight. You're going to have to re-sign Karl Towns to a max deal, but you got to make sure that bench is fortified to really kind of make some noise in that West. Last one here from Mike Hickman, 1132. Do you still believe the Twins will win the AL Central this year? If so, why? I'm sticking with my guns here. I really do think that let me rephrase that. If the Twins are healthy the way I expect them to be, with Buxton, Sano, Mauer, Santana coming back and all playing at the same time, I do believe that this team will turn it around. I don't think the Indians are very good. I don't think that the Twins have really hit their stride at all. So I'm looking forward to that. I still think that the Twins win this division if they are healthy, and I really do believe in this team. I believe in Mulder. I believe in the player. I believe in Rosario. I mean, we've seen some glimpses of hope here. If this starting pitching it continues the way they go and the bats can hit a little, I expect a big streak in this next couple weeks here. It's a big 6 games for the Twins coming up here against 6 divisional opponents. I believe that the Twins win this division if they are healthy. Now, unfortunately, we are at a time here. Big thanks to my producer, Brandon Morton, for doing all the stuff behind the scenes, putting on the shows. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys next Thursday. As always, tweet me questions, SSTROM32. Steven Strom here. Have a good one.